Top 10 common English mistakes you're making. Are you getting tripped up by tricky English grammar? Even though English might seem easier compared to Polish, French, or Arabic, it has its pitfalls that can catch anyone off guard. Let's dive into the top 10 common mistakes that learners often make and how you can avoid them to speak English like a native. Number 1. Misusing do and does. Common error. Adding an S to the main verb when using do or does in questions or negatives. Incorrect, he doesn't speaks. Quick fix. Remember, do and does already do the heavy lifting, so the main verb stays in its base form. Correct, he doesn't speak. Number 2. Plural nouns pitfalls. Common error. Using regular plural forms for nouns that are irregular. Incorrect, a child's, mouses. Quick fix. Learn the most common irregular forms like children, mice, and watch out for nouns that don't change in plural. Number 3. Greeting goofs. Common error. Responding to how do you do with I'm fine, which should instead mirror the greeting. Quick fix. The correct response to how do you do is repeating the question back. How do you do? Number 4. Present perfect perplexities. Common error. Adding an S to have in the third person singular of the present perfect. Incorrect, he has. Quick fix, use has for third person singular. Correct, he has. Number 5. Tense and aspect anxieties. Common error, confusing the simple and continuous aspects of tenses. Quick fix, study the specific uses of simple versus continuous to understand when to use which. For example, I eat versus I am eating. Number 6. Modal mayhem. Common error, following a modal verb with to. Incorrect, I can to speak. Quick fix, modal verbs are always followed by the base form of the verb. Correct, I can speak. Number 7. Preposition problems. Common error, misusing prepositions which can differ vastly in use case from one situation to another. Quick fix. Practice common prepositional phrases like at home, in time, and understand their specific context. Number 8. False friends faux pas. Common error, misinterpreting words that look similar to those in your native language but mean something completely different. Example, eventually does not mean possibly. Quick fix, learn these tricky words specifically to avoid misunderstandings. Correct, eventually means in the end. Number 9. Comparative confusion. Common error, using regular comparison rules for adjectives that are irregular, incorrect, gooder, badder. Quick fix, memorize common irregular adjectives, correct better, worse, further. Number 10. Possessive pronoun. Puzzles, common error, confusing possessive pronouns and adjectives. Incorrect, that book is her. Quick fix, understand the difference between possessive adjectives, my, your, his, and possessive pronouns, mine, yours, his, using them appropriately. Conclusion. Watch out for these common pitfalls to polish your English and boost your confidence in speaking and writing. Remember, every language has its quirks and mastering them can make you an effective communicator. Stick with us at Pavleur to navigate the complexities of English grammar with ease. Subscribe for more tips and turn your language mistakes into milestones. Like, share, and subscribe to Pavleur for more practical language learning tips. Comment below with the mistake you find most tricky, and let's master English together.